Hey everybody, this is Rob Dias again with the 5th installment of Way Down South Television. If you're noticing that I have on the exact same shirt that I had on last time, it's because it's the same day. I've just kind of got a lot of balls in the air this week. A lot of stuff going on at work and that kind of thing, so I wanted to go ahead and knock out a couple of video blogs before I got the week started. It's actually Monday morning. But anyway, I wanted to continue to touch a little bit on the teamwork thing that I was talking about the other day, or actually just a few minutes ago. But anyway, when I was trying to lose weight, and as I said in the earlier video, the teamwork aspect of it was such a big help in keeping me accountable and keeping me coming to the gym and keeping my eating on track and so on and so forth. But I also wanted to mention something else, and this actually is something that goes back about 15 or 20 years. Let's say, I'm trying to think, it was about 95, so yeah, 15 years now. I stopped smoking way back then, and it was a process at that time that took a lot of prayer, took a lot of going to Nicotine Anonymous meetings, took a lot of work on my part. I've said this a million times, that poor girl that I was dating at that time, I don't know how she lived with me, because I was awful for about 3 months. But it was a unique experience in that I was trying to tackle an addiction, and I didn't really have a lot of people to go through that with me. So I know what that's like to not have a support group. I certainly had people that loved me, and I had people around me that were supporting me, but they weren't going through the same thing, so that it was not like I could talk to them about it. I did go to some Nicotine Anonymous meetings, as I said, but it was funny, because they had an AA meeting at the same time, or not at the same time, but at the same place. It was like an hour earlier, and all the alcoholics would come out of that meeting, and they'd all fire up their cigarettes and go walking out in the parking lot, having nothing to do, or wanting nothing to do with the Nicotine Anonymous meeting. I can understand that. You know, the alcohol, if you're an alcoholic, it's a much more immediate problem. It's something that is causing a lot more problems, in your family and so on and so forth. But addiction is addiction. And in this particular case, nicotine is going to kill a whole lot more people than alcohol is. More people will die from smoking this year than will from being an alcoholic, I can assure you. But at any rate, I would go to the Nicotine Anonymous meeting, and it would be like me and like one other guy and his wife, and they're 70, and I love them. They're sweet people and everything, but I didn't have a lot in common with them. It was hard to relate, and so on and so forth. But one of the things that I did do is I went to the National Council on Alcoholism, and I picked up this book, and you can go to their office. They have a library, but I picked up this book, If Only I Could Quit, and I've actually recommended this book to several other people as well in their journey to try to stop using nicotine. But this book was excellent, because I was able to read stories in this book, and that's what it is. It's basically just stories of people that are having nicotine problems, and how they were able to change, how they were able to fight the battle and win. And it was invaluable for me to be able to read those stories and realize that I was not the only one. And that is such a large part of the teamwork thing that I've been talking about the last video blog, as well as this. It is all about teamwork, and without people to support you, it is so much harder. So get in the gym, get some people that you know to work out with you, or make friends in the gym. I mean, that's all these people that I work out with. I didn't know them before I started the People Magazine Weight Loss Challenge. So it's just been a fantastic thing, and I thank God for these friends every day. Rob Dias, waydownsouth.com. Leave comments, leave questions. I'll try to get back to you. Anything that I can do to help you out, just let me know. Once again, Rob Dias, waydownsouth.com. Thanks a lot, everybody.